Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests. Welcome to this morning's Convocation ceremony. As we celebrate our graduates of the degree, diploma, and certificate programs in the Faculty of Nursing. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge the very talented group of individuals sitting behind me who, under the direction of Raymond Buree, comprise the MacEwan University Big Band. Let's give a big round of applause to them. We will commence our program in just a few moments, and in preparation, I'd like to remind you that the Winspear Center is an acoustically responsive hall. Therefore, we ask that if you are carrying electronic devices with you, that you take a moment now to turn them off and leave them off for the duration of the ceremony. If you are traveling with small children and your little ones become restless during the ceremony today, we just want to let you know that there are monitors available in the various foyer and the lobby areas, and you can continue to watch the proceedings unfold if you need to take a little bit of time for your little ones. I share as a father of a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old, I can appreciate that they often have their own agendas regardless of what mine or their mother's is. We have arranged for a professional photographer to take photos of graduates receiving their parchments. Information on how graduates will be able to obtain those photos will be provided to them at a later date. When you passed through the foyer coming into the concert hall today, you probably did notice that there are a number of MacEwan University alumni backdrops available, and we certainly encourage you to make use of those to take photos of your graduates at the conclusion of the ceremony today. However, if you wish to take photos as your graduate does cross the stage, you are certainly welcome to do so. We just ask that you come up to stage, my stage left, to your right of the stage, and you can gather in that area just in advance of when your graduate is anticipated to cross the stage, and you can take photos. We do appreciate your assistance in moving out of the area promptly, as it does become quite congested. There will be ushers available to assist you if necessary. In recognition of our first graduating, in recognition of our first graduating class of the Bachelor of Music in Jazz and Contemporary Popular Music in 2015, 2 musical pieces were composed, each by a student graduating that year. The first piece, which will be performed in just a moment, is a vocal ballad by Andrew Reed called Memories. The second you will hear during the Processional, Nothing Can Stop Us Now, is an instrumental piece composed by Sean Bessie. If you are interested in additional information on these legacy music compositions, it can be found on page 9 in your Convocation program. Today is indeed a wonderful and celebratory event as we recognize our graduates for their achievements individually and collectively here at MacEwan University. I am so excited that you're able to be here today to enjoy this celebration of those achievements. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Ladies and gentlemen, the MacEwan University Big Band and Memories. What do you think? One more big round of applause from the MacEwan University Big Band. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, if you are able, please rise. At this time, I am pleased to introduce this morning's mace bearer, Dr. Irene Colson, Assistant Professor in the Faculty of Nursing. Dr. Colson is carrying the university mace, which was donated to the university in 1997 by its namesake, Dr. Grant MacEwan, and became the official mace in 2008. It is especially meaningful to the university as it was hand-carved by Dr. MacEwan. Further information on the mace and other Convocation traditions can be found in your Convocation program. We'd ask that you please remain standing now for the academic processional.
graduands, distinguished guests, members of the stage party, faculty, staff, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mike Sekulich, University Registrar and Marshal of Convocation. MacEwan University respectfully acknowledges that the land on which we gather in Treaty 6 territory is the traditional gathering place for many Indigenous peoples. We honor and respect the history, languages, ceremonies, and culture of the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit who call this territory home. The First Peoples' connection to the land teaches us about our inherent responsibility to protect and respect Mother Earth. Please remain standing and in respect, remove all hats except mortarboards for the singing of our national anthem led by Ms. Katie Anderson. Thank you, Ms. Anderson. Please be seated. I declare MacEwan University Convocation open. It is intended to honor our 2017 graduates, and we are honored to have you present with us on this occasion. The word convocation comes from the Latin word convoco, which means to call together by summons. It is traditionally used in connection with an ecclesiastical or academic gathering. Convocations are called for the conferring of degrees, diplomas, certificates, for special announcements, and for the recognition of outstanding achievement. So it is today that we call colleagues and friends together to honor MacEwan University's graduates and award recipients for Spring 2017 Convocation. And at this time, I'd like to call upon student member of our Board of Governors, Stephanie Nedesheko, to read the MacEwan University Invocation.
Through learning, we flourish and help others to flourish. We stand here today on the brink of important change for ourselves and for the world. Inspired by the past, we now step forward to transform the future. Engaging with others, we cherish the diversity of experience within our communities and ourselves. Through perseverance, we excel. Through compassion, we connect. Through creativity, we thrive. Through knowledge, we grow. Through all this and more, let us forge a legacy to nurture, to inspire, to endure. Moved by the Spirit, strong in our knowledge, we move out into the world with open arms, open mind, and open heart. We pledge to leave the world better than we found it.
Thank you, Stephanie. And now, I would like to ask Darren Simon and his 7-year-old son, Zion, from the Muscatchee Cree in Territory 6, members of the Nipsicapaka Band, and both generational singers, to come forward on this day dedicated to the celebration of Canada's Indigenous peoples. Thank you, Darren and Zion, for helping us celebrate today and acknowledge Canada's Indigenous peoples. I would like to now introduce members of the stage party. And members of the stage party, I would ask you to remain standing once you've been called upon. Audience, I would request that you please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. I would like to start with Board of Governors Chair Ione Chalborn, President Dr. David Atkinson, Provost and Vice President Academic Dr. John Corlett, and Academic Governance Council Vice Chair Dr. Lynn Honey. Would members of our Board of Governors, Vice Presidents, and Associate Vice Presidents please rise? I would like to now ask Deans and Associate Deans and members of the University's administration to rise. Representatives of each of our associations, faculty, staff, and students, please rise. And now I'd like to ask our mace bearer, Dr. Irene Colson, and distinguished speaker, Dr. Colleen Maycutt, to stand and be recognized. Will our distinguished proctor, Catherine Bowman, Assistant Professor in the Faculty of Nursing, along with all faculty and staff of the university, please stand? Ladies and gentlemen, this is your stage party. This is your university. Please join me now in acknowledging them with a round of applause. Thank you. Members of the stage party, you may be seated. And now I would ask Board Chair Ione Chalborn to bring greetings on behalf of MacEwan University's Board of Governors.
Thank you. Board colleagues, President Atkinson, special guests, members of the stage party, staff, faculty, graduands, family, and friends. And before I begin, I would also like to thank the singers who were with us this morning, and a reminder to us all that we have been called to action on truth and reconciliation. We're all in treaty, and to take this special day and every other day of the year to learn more that how we can live with our Indigenous brothers and sisters with respect and friendship. I'm thrilled to be here this morning and at this very proud moment with you and your families, and be among the first to congratulate you on your graduation and for all the hard work that has led up to it. Being here this morning makes me think of my own convocation and how at that time I could never have pictured where my life would take me. I certainly had no idea at all that I would end up on the board of a university, or that I would be the CEO of a respected mental health services organization, the Canadian Mental Health Association in Edmonton. I'm so proud to be there and with MacEwan University. No, when I sat where you are now, my goals had absolutely nothing to do with post-secondary education, with mental health advocacy, or with any of the other social justice issues that drive me today. My big plan, and it was a noble plan at the time, was to become a math teacher, and I did do that. The first several years of my career were spent teaching math in Alberta and internationally. I still believe in the transformational power of education. But a lot has happened between then and now, and I have met many people who've changed my outlook on life. I've had many experiences that have brought into focus what was important to me, and I said yes to opportunities that I could not have imagined would come to me at the time that I crossed the stage to receive my teaching degree. The leap from being a high school math teacher and numeracy advocate to being a mental health advocate might seem like a big one, but it happened incrementally over time. Looking back, I can retrace the steps that I took to get here, and I can easily see the thread that connected one event, one opportunity, one decision, and one career choice to the next. But at that time, I didn't see the thread. I didn't always know what was going to happen when I chose to take a different course and try something new and something different. That's because in life, as clearly as you can see what's behind you, You cannot see very far ahead of you. What looks like a logical step in hindsight appeared to be a leap of faith at the time, and I'm glad I chose to take those leaps. Had I been afraid to veer from my plan, I wouldn't be here doing the work that was the most passionate for me. And the one thing that did help me start off on that path of taking new choices, I remember I wasn't far along in my teaching, and my father called me, and he was so very proud and had really sacrificed quite a lot that his eldest of 5 could go to university. And he said, so do you like it? And I said, no, I don't. And he said, well, quit then. Your life is too short to be doing something that you don't love doing. And that has really helped me a lot in my life, to have that one piece of advice and that huge amount of support. So what I'd like to leave you with is some words about the advice I got at that time. Do not be afraid to take unexpected opportunities. Do not worry or fret if you realize that your dream job is actually not your life's dream. Always write your game plan in pencil, because it will probably change. That's okay, and in fact, that is a wonderful thing. It is what will make your life. Try new things. Don't be afraid to take unexpected twists and turns. Challenge yourself, follow your passions. You will likely be very pleasantly surprised about where you end up. Be courageous, be adventurous, take those leaps of faith. Even if you don't know where you're going to land, I believe there will always be a net there to catch you. And that net might sometimes feel like you're balancing on a tightrope, but you will get to the end of that tightrope and be in a good place. Someday those leaps will look like logical steps in creating the life you are meant to live, and you'll be very grateful that you've taken them. So congratulations, all of you, and enjoy your special day.
Thank you, Board Chair Chalborn. I would like to now call upon President Atkinson to address Convocation.
Madam Board Chair, members of the Board of Governors, distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and this morning, most important, our graduates. Welcome everyone to Convocation for June 2017. This is our most important day, and it is more than anything else your day. We ask only one thing of you, and that is that you enjoy yourselves. But first, let me be one of the first to congratulate all of you. And we extend to everyone our very best wishes as you move forward in your life after graduation. Today, though, is an especially propitious day. Not only are we celebrating the rich traditions of our Indigenous peoples and their significance in a world which is sorely tested today, but it is also the first day of summer. Although sometimes you wonder about it. But it is the first day of summer. It is the longest day. We might see that as a metaphor for the richness that lies ahead for all of you. Simply put, it's a great day for a convocation. We have no idea, of course, how our lives may turn out. What we know is that they are the cumulative result of our experiences, and in this we accept that education is a transformative part of our lives. And in this context, convocation is not just a ceremony. It's a reaffirmation of what you have thus far achieved and an expression for the promise which is to come. Universities are about their students. Your success is our success as a university. And when you leave us, it is what you achieve in the future and how you contribute, which is part of the continuing legacy of the education that you received here. Your achievements are a testament to the university, which now as alumni is truly yours. You're an important part of a continuing history of the institution, and for this we owe you our gratitude. What we celebrate today, though, is much more. Those of us who have enjoyed and benefited from the opportunity to pursue higher education are enormously privileged. Yes, we know there has been sacrifice, financial and otherwise, but you need always to remember how fortunate you have been to benefit from the opportunities your university has provided you and what you have learned here and how it will benefit you in the future. At this convocation ceremony, we recognize the graduates of our Faculty of Nursing. There are few careers in this world that are so much about helping others when they are most in need. Nurses are there at the beginning of life, and in many cases, they are there at the end. As consummate professionals, nurses stand at the forefront of medical care, but they are so often the human touch that elevates and supports us. And there are few professions so driven by charity and by concern for the other. This is a powerful motivation and indeed represents us at our very, very best. You are a very special group of people to whom we owe much and to whom we will owe much, not only for choosing MacEwan, but for what we know you will return in the future. But as well, we have today an opportunity to thank those who have supported you. Parents, spouses, partners, brothers, sisters, friends, many of whom are with us. These are the people who have stood by you, who are very proud of what it is that you have achieved. And we must remember that we do nothing alone, and they have a place in your accomplishments. Universities, too, are about the people who make everything we do possible, and we must acknowledge the commitment and the talents of your faculty who work tirelessly to ensure the quality of your learning experience. This is a sacred trust. As one generation passes on what we know today so that you can build on it tomorrow. The staff of MacEwan are the people who have made your lives here so much better in so many different ways. And many of them are here volunteering today to make this convocation ceremony special for you. For this, we must also express our thanks. And of course, you should look to your right and to your left and remember that your time has been immeasurably enriched by the students with whom you have studied, with those who have become your friends, and even with those whom you may never have met, but have contributed to the quality of your time here at MacEwan. As much as Convocation is about celebrating achievement, it is also an important reminder of what you have gained here and what it means in the future. Even as we all want a good life, regardless of how that is defined, we must give back. We must work perhaps more than ever in the past to assist in shaping a better world in the future. And this is something you must always remember, and which is the most important part of what a good life means. Our namesake, Dr. J.W. Grant MacEwan, who as a person might be receding into history, but who continues to live on both in his values and in his words, asks the very simple question but what of tomorrow? And warns us that success gives no reason for complacency. Dr. McEwen reminds us of the fundamental mission of the university to challenge convention, to pursue new possibilities, to celebrate the human capacity for understanding and creativity, to reaffirm the best of who we are, and to retain your passion for what is good and right. I ask that you take this message with you because it shapes whatever you might be in the future. And if one thinks of you, our graduating class of 2017, and everything that you will do cumulatively, the influence on your country and on your world needs no comment. In fact, you have never been more important. We live in a world that operates at light speed, and what we are coming to call the fourth industrial generation, which will be both profoundly transformative and also disruptive. Artificial intelligence, 3D printing, robotics, biotechnology will be part of your world, and you must be ready for it. And know then that purposeful and continuous commitment to education is a given. This too you need to take away with you today. Unfortunately, we live in a world consumed too much by blinkered thinking, by intolerance, a world where truth is there to be manipulated and even ignored. Our world has become one of exclusion at the expense of acceptance and mutual enrichment. The understanding that difference and tolerance for the other are what enriches your lives, all of our lives. And you must be the antidote that encourages difference and respect. What the Chinese philosopher Confucius said 1,500 years ago continues to resonate with us today. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope, and hope breeds peace. This is who we are, and this is who you must be. Learning and understanding are at the root of all of our hope for tomorrow. So you need then to lift your eyes and look to that future. There are endless possibilities. You must not get tied down by narrow thinking that shuts you off from the world. And you need always to be reminded that nothing is impossible in a world where we are genuinely concerned about making it a better place. Remember the words of Nelson Mandela. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. But in saying this, we must also remember the oft-quoted words of William Wordsworth, that the best portion of a man's life are his little, nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love. Whether your future contributions are big or small, remember, as Dr. McEwen would exhort us if he were here today, just make the world a better place. Please don't forget this. Today, enjoy your celebration. Know that we are proud of what you have achieved. Celebrate with those important to you. Reflect on what you have accomplished. Always look ahead. You have every reason to see a tremendous future. Your task is a simple one. You just need to grasp it. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Atkinson. I would like to now invite Dr. Colleen Maycutt to provide this ceremony's convocation message.
Welcome, family and friends, distinguished stage party, colleagues from the Faculty of Nursing, and why we are all here today to celebrate our nursing graduates. What I'm asking of you today is to pause and reflect on the importance of focusing on honoring relationships within community as a grounding belief not only for your personal life, but one of utmost importance for your future practice. Our Western society often finds meaning in individualism. I am a nurse, I have a degree, I work in community health. The journey of becoming, however, is never a singular one. Who we come to be is influenced and shaped by those around us, our ancestors, our elders, our community. Indigenous ways of knowing stress the importance of community, elders, as the birthplace of our being. Who we are reflects where we came from and those who came before us. Therefore, the individual and what I do is not as important as belonging and recognizing the value of community. A Cree elder once told me that for her, understanding the other is grounded in the community they live in and who their ancestors were. So the question she asks is not who are you, but who is your belly button and who knit you? The navel or your belly button is where you once were attached to your mother through the umbilical cord. This cord was your lifeline, providing oxygen and nutrients from your mother. Your belly button is the reminder of this life-giving connection and thus begins your own journey. Your mother created this physical belly button, but there are others before her and with her who shaped who you've become today. So ask yourself, who is your belly button? It may be parents who fled from a war-torn country to provide you, their child, with a life free from daily terrors. It may be the great-great-great-grandparents who journeyed to a new world on a boat for a chance at a new life. It may have been friends or others who cared for you when your own parents could not. Whomever your elders were, they left imprints on you, from the color of your hair to even the dislike of garlic. This community is where you came to be, and hopefully you were blessed with individuals who wanted what was best for you. Your elders taught you language, value, beliefs, and assumptions. They were your initial eyes as you began to interact with the world around you. As you grew, you began to venture out on your own, having both positive and challenging experiences, both of which were influential on who you were becoming. So the question then became, who knit you? Graduates, remember you did not get to this place today on your own. You've met individuals along the way who have supported and encouraged you, informally and formally. All of them saw your potential and nurtured you in your development. Many are here in the audience today. The value of belonging to community may now be easy to understand personally as you sit here today, but a community of focus is also vital for your future practice, to thrive. As human beings, we are storytellers, an oral tradition that helps us to understand ourselves in the world while expressing who we are to another person. If we as nurses do not understand our clients' community, who their belly button is and who knit them, we run the danger of diminishing those we are morally and ethically responsible to care for. As nurses, we are with and in the world of caring for our clients. We have the privilege and the honor of being in relationship with individuals who may be vulnerable due to physical deterioration, cognitive impairment, emotional challenges, and spiritual suffering. We must remember that there are many stories to tell and hear. If we do not create a safe space for sharing of stories, we objectify our clients, fragmenting their lives into pieces. The fractured hip in room 8, or the homeless drug user. Labeling our clients erects walls and does not provide an opportunity to create shared meaning where we may bring their stories into our stories and create growth for both in this newly formed community. We must join in their community, their story, to not only support their journey of health, but also to help them realize the meaning and purpose in their health challenges. Therefore, as nurses, I challenge you to move beyond just assessing and recognizing to seeing your clients. Your nursing practice must move beyond the fixation of doing for and doing on, remembering every patient attached to the heart monitor, and every youth on the street has a story, has a family to share with you. We must remember there is an inherent longing and an affinity to belong as human beings, and it is within relationship in a community where our humanity flourishes. Telling our story and having another intentionally hear our words begins a journey of healing, envisioning possibilities of hope within our struggles. This sharing and authentically listening helps us as nurses to recognize the beauty of each, our client as well as ourselves. If we as nurses do not listen, we in fact reduce our own humanity. As nurses, we may enrich our clients' lives, and they, if we are willing to be open, will enrich our lives. Nursing practice is not a one-way relationship of providing care to a client. It is in this shared journey we, the nurse and the client, begin to knit each other. Knitting is not about imposing structures or rules. It's about creating space for evolving and challenging ourselves to reach our full potential. It's about participating and living our lives in community to foster hope for humanity through the relationships we create. Our personal journey is about discovering the wisdom, the beauty, and the love of those belly buttons we came from, offering gratitude for all those who have nurtured and inspired us. Graduates, you are beginning a professional journey. You now need to begin the work of grounding your disciplinary and professional knowledge in community, being knitted and knitting others. Recognize the importance of creating a community of your peers to support your own becoming while you connect and create meaning with the clients you care for. Our journey as humans is about being in relationship as a community and creating space which enables us to flourish. It's within a nurturing community of knitters which is inclusive and safe, full of encouragement and acceptance, where the opportunity to thrive exists. As we all go forth today as a community who will be soon celebrating what it means to be part of Canada, let's reflect together on one final question. How will you knit and enmesh your relationship to create authentic and meaningful community with others, especially the first of this land? So as Canadians, we will all heal. Can you not imagine a better gift we can give this nation than a united, nurturing, and inclusive community? As Canadians, we shift from being best in the world to being best for the world. On behalf of the Faculty of Nursing, congratulations on your achievements. Honor your belly buttons and continue the gift of knitting each other, both client and nurse, into a flourishing relational community, being the best for this world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Maycutt, for this morning's message on the importance of community and connection and its role in caring. Thank you. I would like to now invite Dr. Corlett, along with Academic Council Vice Chair Dr. Lynn Honey, to their respective podiums for the presentation of graduands and the conferring of credentials.
Graduands, if you are able, please rise. On behalf of the faculties and schools of MacEwan University, I present these graduands and those named in the Convocation program who are not able to be with us today. I ask that they be pledged and admitted to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates they have earned.
And I will ask you now to join in the MacEwan University Graduate Pledge. The pledge is not an oath, but an expression of purpose to which you will respond, I will. Will you pledge yourself to use the knowledge, experience, and skills that you have gained at MacEwan University to to serve your community and the world faithfully? I will. Yes. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta and upon the recommendation of the MacEwan University's Academic Governance Council, I admit you to the degree, applied degree, diploma, or certificate to which you are entitled, and I invest in you all of the rights and privileges, powers, and responsibilities pertaining to that credential. And now I bestow upon you this credential as a solemn trust to transform, engage, and improve the world from this day forth, to teach and to learn from others, so that through your learning, we all may flourish. Thank you. You may be seated.
Thank you, Dr. Corlett and Dr. Honey. And now, our marshals will usher graduates to the stage. We will now commence with the individual presentation of graduates. We would like to remind you that if you wish to take photos of your graduate, please come to the area to the right of the stage as we approach your graduate's name in the program. An usher will assist you to ensure the smooth flow of people in and out of this area. With the exception of those taking photos, we ask that you remain seated during the presentation out of respect for graduates and their families. Offering congratulations to each graduate, our board chair, Chalborn, Dr. Honey, Dr. Corlett, and the faculty's dean. Dr. Atkinson will present each graduate with their credential on stage, and he will be assisted by associate registrars, Mr. Tony Norad and Ms. Michelle Fraser. Off stage to your right is Laura Squires, alumna of MacEwan University. Ms. Squires will present each graduate with a graduation gift, a pin, on behalf of the MacEwan University alumni. I would ask graduates to return to their seats after receiving their credentials. And now, I would like to ask Dr. Vince Salyers, Dean of the Faculty of Nursing, to present graduates.
I now present to you the following candidates for certificate, diplomas, and degrees in the Faculty of Nursing.
And now, presenting graduates receiving the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Daryl Bruce Adams. Heidi Lorraine Alberts with distinction. Fatuma Hassan Ali. Bipin Prem Anand. Kelsey Catherine Andrechuk. Nyok Mong Min Arnold.
Vanessa Ray Bailey. Ariane Angeles Baroma. Charity Dawn Barrow. Nevians Kiporir Baruth. Stephanie Chantal Beauvais. Angelique Ella Bebe. Ashlyn Joy Burr. Eric Michelle Berthiaume with distinction.
Andrea Elizabeth Bisenson. Brianna Grace Biancolin. Harley Christina Bischoff. Kimberly Joanne Blacklock. Carly Shea Blanchard. Leanne Michelle Blakely. Romwin Bodnar. Teresa Ann Bolt. Ashley Faye Bonhomme.
Joshua Brandon Botello. Candace Rachel Boucher. Rachel Joy Boyle. Michaela Joyce Brené. Brandy Christina Brown. Megan Teresa Bruce. Jolene Sheila Cafe. Kate Marie Cameron. Lindsay Elizabeth Carter. Abby Katapangan.
Anmol Chahal. Anais Bryn Pandora Champagne. Chanel Chung. Rhonda May Chinchilla. Sarah Jessica Chorzempa with distinction. Stefan Lorenzo Chow. Sammy Chung. JD Amanda Consul. Erin Anna Crockett. Jenna Lee Siobhan Cross.
Lizo Kubaku. Ryan Michael Cunningham. Diantha Sharon Dallin. Megan Marie Doust with distinction. Sean Michael Deverin. Kaylee Nicole DeYoung. Emily Grace Margaret Denchikoff. Erin Nicole Dick.
Ayo Ikumwe. Olivia May Lorena Ella. Darcy Ray Erb. Justin Bays Santos Espanol. Kristen Marie Federac. Athena Sophia Fedoras.
Jessica Amelia Fair. Megan Ray Funsky. Mackenzie Teresa Fick. Amelia Maria Helena Fleischer. Dana Jody Foster. Taylor Ann Amelia Foster. Jan Krista Fedalusis. Shelby Marie Filkerth. Ashley Leanne Golick.
Danielle Francis Gerbrandt. Rebecca Ann Giro. Jaspal Kaur Gill. Luana Faye Gosowicz. Jennifer Lynn Green. Jacqueline Patricia Grotowski. Samantha Ilona Gerton. Sunkyo Chris Han.
Jenna Casey Harden. Jordan Lee Hartzell. Alana Hayes. Cassandra Carol Henderson. Kelsey Ann Henderson Peachy. Megan Sylvia Henriksen. Bahar Husseini. Emily Laura Hussey. Arzrup Kaur Josan. Sukhjit Kaur. Emily Michelle Kaur. Kimberly Margaret Kerr.
Amy Yeji Kim. Julia Marie Curvin. Melissa May Knickel. Ashley Ann Knobbin. Shania Miriam Kunjaken. Nicole Dawn Cusio. Catherine Lamb. Braden Hope Erica Lapp. Bristol Dawn Kathleen Larrabee.
Timothy Chantel Lundago. Tanya Lushny. Leah Jean McDonald. Lindsay Caitlin Mack. Kennedy Marlis McCloick. Wilson Ma with distinction. Hawa Abdulaziz Muhammad. Kelsey Dawn Marsh. Taylor Massicott. Vanessa Monique Matucha.
Megan Carly McCall. Danielle Tyler Madison McLeod. Larissa Amanda McNabb Baker. Elizabeth Akia Mensa Adjaman. Kimberly Lauren Miller. Logan Taylor Miller. Jennifer Joanne Mitchell. Janelle Marie Muliak. Rebecca Valerie Morehouse.
Marlia Diane Mora. Sabrina Nicole Mueller. Michelle Elise Nadeau. Shayna Justine Nent with distinction. Serena Tu Tuyet Nguyen. Rabjot Kaur Nijot. Amaring Olivia Nixon. Ashley Grace Onutsky. Amin Abdilkadir Osman.
Raylene Nicole Parody. Kelly Lisa Parker. Alexis Olivia Pauliak. Lei Heng. Kristen Elizabeth Penner. Ashley Marie Phillips. Kelly Ann Pickard with distinction. Jenna Nerys Paul. Madison Lee Poriski with distinction. Kathleen Melanie Prozovich.
Jennifer Marie Burton. Jordana Margaret Radke. Rajbinder Rai. Jazreen Kaur Randhawa. Sarah Loren Rapley. Rochelle Elizabeth Regier. Dorian Eleanor Richard. Alyssa Marie Riddle. Jessica Maria Robson Chikora.
Kelly Nicole Rolfe. Alana Lilia Romana. Nicole Pauline Roque. Sophia Rosier. Shelby Ray Roy. Brett Allen Salmon. Puneet Kaur Salwara. Tia Raylene Schelze. Jody Margaret Schomer. Alexia Rosalina Marie Sharoun. Gulchera Ishborievna Shemerdanova.
Kaylee Nicole Sheedy. Janea Jordan Singh. Tia Anne-Marie Sippett. Erica Lee Smith with distinction. Nicole Ashley Lynn Snyder. Laurel Rianne Soderstrom. Oksana Marie Soletsky. Jennifer Lynn Springer. Jessica Marie Stacy. Jennifer Caroline Starchuk with distinction.
Larissa Lynn Struski. Katrina Stupar. Sarah Grace Sumidke. Allison Marie Taylor. Lindsay Ann Terrace. Erica Torkely. Lisa Nguyen Tram. Mallory Lee Turner. Lindsay Erica Timchuk. Lindsay Ann Roja Valley. Kyla Rochelle Vanderclay. Erin Gillian Versluis.
Brittany Dawn Voss. Kendall Dana Vreeling. Whitney Morgan Walter. Jade Watson. Leanne Patricia Wood. Natalia Ula Wright. Caitlin Taylor Wonder with distinction. Melissa Marie Yankee. Kate Taylor Yarmuch. Tianray In. Jenny Young. Asia Yusuf. And lastly, Jesus Alvarez.
And now presenting graduates receiving the Occupational Health Nursing Certificate. Brenda Bowman King with distinction. And lastly, and now presenting graduates receiving the Post-Basic Nursing Practice Post-Diploma Certificate. Serbi. Amrit Paul Kaur Gill. Disha Juneja. Amanjot Kaur. Anshalpreet Kaur. Gusharan Kaur.
Arvir Kaur. Inderpal Kaur. Mandeep Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Jaspreet Kaur Man. Masheret Lizardo Mauricio Earl with distinction. Cassandra Jane Mitchell. Selma Saji. Jagsir Singh Lastly. And now, introducing graduates receiving the Post-Diploma Certificate of Wound Management. Jasneet Kaur Chauhan. Ethan Albert Whitehead with distinction. Lastly.
And now presenting graduates receiving the Psychiatric Nursing Diploma. Catherine Storm Albanese. Sama Salma Ali. Kafia Kasim R. Jillian Santos Bernard. Randy Michelle Burke. Deborah Lynn Bracken. Lisa Marie Brown. Kira Ann Burns. Raja Chebli.
Bree Janelle Coulomb. Jordana Catherine DeCorte. Maslin May Dassero. Kaylee Biran Dykstra. Stephanie Elizabeth Elder. Caitlin Jean Fowler. Dora Ganji. Kimberly May Hill. Simone Michelle Gingras.
Jessie Lynn Harris. Colin Neil Haran. Courtney Dawn Hippolyzer. Lena Ilyas. Zarina Santos D'imperial. Asil Kanash. Bayan Kurd. Karina Jermaine Latris.
Raylene Marie Lillico. Jessica Lynn Madosh. Sophie Elizabeth Margell. Emma Genevieve McCormick with distinction. Kayla Marie McKnight. Cassandra Emily Nickel. Bethany Victoria Olivier. Tanis Joy Pangburn. Taylor Eden Braun.
Claire Therese Roque. B. Taboena Sevilla. Shanam Lata Shankar. Salome Martha Sumano. Lauren Astrid Chewy. Amelia Brooke Van Strylen. Danielle Shanta Ann Varghese. Rosie Young Vo.
Melissa Shea Walker. Andrea Catherine Westwood. Jacqueline Lauren Westwood. Jessica Laurel White. Julie Ann Wolberg. Haley Muriel Yorston lastly,
I present to you those graduates from the Faculty of Nursing unable to be present, whose names are listed in the program. Please join me in congratulating all of ours.
Thank you, Dr. Sailors. We'll allow our students to return their seats. We'll just wait a few moments. This concludes the presentation of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in acknowledging our graduating class of 2017! What enthusiasm here today. Wonderful, wonderful. We will now move to the presentation of student awards, beginning with the Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence for the Faculty of Nursing. And I invite Dr. Sailors to join me here to present the award.
Within each faculty and school at MacEwan University, we recognize the students whose academic efforts have propelled them to the top of their class. The Dean's Medals are the highest academic honor that may be granted by a faculty and recognizes the exemplary success of individual students within their area of study. One award may be granted in a certificate or diploma program, and one award in a degree program. This year's Dean's Medal for Academic Excellence in a certificate or diploma program for the Faculty of Nursing is awarded to Selena Irene Veldkamp, a graduate of the perioperative nursing program. Selena was recruited by the Royal Alexandra Main Operating Room to enroll in the perioperative nursing program for registered nurses in the summer of 2016. Her passion for learning and commitment to providing compassionate, safe, quality care were key factors to her success. Throughout the program, Selena's professionalism, attention to detail, and leadership skills were evident as she maintained a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Within her 380 hours of clinical placement, Selena demonstrated excellence in the perioperative clinical competencies. She could quickly function independently in both the scrub and circulating role in the operating room. Selena is well respected by her interdisciplinary team. On behalf of MacEwan University, congratulations to Selena, who was unable to be with us today. This year's Dean Medal for Academic Excellence in a Degree Program for the Faculty of Nursing is awarded to Shayna Justine Nent, a graduate of the Bachelor of Science in Nursing program. According to several of her nursing faculty, Shayna consistently challenges her beliefs, values, and knowledge to ensure she is constantly growing as a professional. As a professional in her practice, both as a student and now as a registered nurse, she is grounded in recognizing the value of the human connection that she has with her clients, her peers, and other members of the team. She is a reflective, articulate, and intelligent young woman who embodies what it means to be best for the world. Please join me in congratulating Shayna.
Thank you, Dr. Sailors, and once again, congratulations to Selena and Shayna. I would like to now ask Jose Tovallo, Alumni Representative, to provide a welcome to you, our newest members of the MacEwan University Alumni family.
Good morning, friends, families, guests, distinguished stage party, faculty, and especially graduates. After years of hard work, tears, and a lot of stress, sometimes due to procrastinating, we are gathered to celebrate this very special day, your convocation. There are no more midterms, no more finals, and no more papers. Take a look at your credentials that you are holding. It's a proof that you survived and you did it. I am honored to be among the first to congratulate you and welcome you to the MacEwan Alumni family. You are now one of more than 58,000 alumni who continue to make a difference here in Edmonton, in Alberta, and around the world. As you start this new chapter in your lives, and as you strive to make an impact in your community, set smart and realistic goals and work hard to reach these goals. The road to success is not easy. It will be scary, and you might fall, but always remember the lessons that you learn at MacEwan and carry them with you. Continue learning as knowledge is fast evolving. It will not only help you reach your goals, but will also enable you to provide your clients with the best healthcare and community service possible. As a nursing graduate currently working in the emergency department at the Royal Alex Hospital, I am frequently asked by patients and families where I went to school. I am proud to tell them at MacEwan University. And I am always greeted with a smile of trust, and a smile of peace of mind. I wish you all the best as you find potential in yourselves and in those around you. Don't forget the friendships that you made and the family you found here as you navigate through this next exciting stages. Be sure to come back and visit. Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. Celebrate. Take a lot of selfies. Snap every single moment of this day. And have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tavilo. This brings us to the closing moments of our ceremony, after which alumni and their families are invited to join us for a celebration in the foyer. At this time, I would like to invite all graduates to express their appreciation to the people who have supported them throughout this educational journey. Would the faculty members please rise? Faculty, please rise. Graduates, a round of applause, please. Would the family and friends of our graduates please rise? Family and friends, please rise. Family. Graduates, a round of applause. And now, in turn, I would like to invite our audience, faculty and staff, to join me in congratulating our graduates of 2017! I do see some mortar boards in the aisle, so I will ask you to pick those up as you leave and make sure you return them. And now I will turn Convocation over to President Atkinson and ask him to close Convocation.
Thank you very much. I had the same comment about the hats, so you're hearing it from the top. Pick up your hats. If you don't, you're going to pay for them. It's how we balance our budget here at MacEwan. First of all, congratulations to all of you. This has been a great ceremony this morning. There's been a lot of energy in the room. Thank you again to our graduates now for choosing MacEwan and for being with us this morning, and to all of the parents and family who have joined us. I hope you have found it a special day and that you will continue the celebration into the afternoon. These days only come once, and so take a moment and enjoy it, because years from now, in the quiet moments, this memory will come back to you, and it's important that it be the best memory that you have. Some thank yous, of course, always to those who come and volunteer at Convocation. They work so very hard to make your day very special. And perhaps one group that we don't sufficiently recognize, and we really ought to, is our remarkable big band back here. MacEwan is blessed in having a remarkable music program, and some of the students and musicians here today are a good expression of how remarkable that program is. So we thank you very much for being here. So we come now to the end, and I think we'd all agree it's an event to remember. So before I ask you to stand, just a few instructions. When you do stand, I would ask that you remain standing until the playing of our Legacy Processional, which is composed by Sean Bessie, one of our students. And I would ask that you kindly wait until the graduates have left the performance chamber before you exit. And as I always say at this time of Convocation, it gives your platform party sufficient time to get to the refreshment table first. It's the hot lights. So Macebearer University Registrar, will you please lead the recessional? And I declare this convocation closed.
Amen.